Hello everyone, welcome back to my video channel. In this video, I'm going to solve the question paper of KSET Life Science question paper from 2013 to 21 of the topic evolution. As you all know, in the previous video, I have solved the KSET Life Science question paper from 2013 to 2021 of the topic immunology and also of the topic diversity of life forms. I have collected all the questions of the topic from 2013 to 2021 of the KSET Life Science, so that you can have a quick access after you studying those each topic. So if you watch this video, it will help you to know how the question is formed and how questions are being asked, and also you will get an idea how you can in which area, in which part of this topic you have to focus. So and one thing, it's preparing for an examination, it's not only about studying the topics or content, but it will be more easy, and it will prepare you to more competent if you solve the question papers as many as possible. Okay, I guess I have told all these details in the previous video also, but I have repeated once again because it is more important. Solve the question papers as much as possible. Okay, that will prepare you, make you to prepare very well for the examination. So after studying the topic, come back to this video and solve these question papers, and so that it will make you to focus for the next while you are doing the recapping for the examination. That time you will get to know in which area you have to focus more, so that you, from which part of the questions have been asked, so you will be able to solve those questions. Okay, and one key point here in this is that most of the questions will repeat sometimes. Okay, so that will help you to enhance your marks. Okay, now without making any delay, let's start one by one. As you all know, I am solving the question paper from 2013 to 2021 of the topic evolution. Now let's start with the first question. Evolution in which two species from different genealogies resemble each other is known as. The first option is homologous, second option is convergent evolution, second option is third option is recapitulation, fourth option is adaptation. So this question is asked in the year 2013. So the question what they are asking, they are asking evolution in which two species from different genealogies resemble each other, and two species from different means different timing which they are resemble each other. If they resemble each other, that means that is called as convergent evolution. Okay, let us move on to the next question. Extinction of life occurred relatively high during, which is asked in the year 2013. The first option is Cretaceous era, second option is Mesozoic era, third option is Cenozoic era, fourth option is Paleozoic era. This question is basically is like you have to remember this. Okay, this is not concept based, but it have the, if you read this content you have to remember. So it's like that. So extinction of life occurred relatively high during, correct answer for this is A, that is during the Cretaceous era. Let us move on to the third one, that is selection for a higher or lower value of a character than its existing mean is known as. First option density dependent selection, second option directional selection, third option kin selection, fourth option group selection. So they are asking the selection for a higher or lower value of a character than its existing mean, they are asking. So answer for this is directional selection. You can here density dependent selection means then it is a type of balanced selection. Okay, so let me explain this here. So you can see in the diagram there are three types of selection, that is directional selection, second one is stabilizing selection, and third one is disruptive selection. So here what they are doing, they are selecting the higher or lower value, okay, than is existing mean. So they are not selecting the mean, but they are selecting higher or lower, or it may be shorter or longer, any one. So if it is any one, okay, one extreme trait, then it will become the directional selection. Okay, that is called as directional selection. Okay, then let us move on to the next question. According to Darwinian theory, unit of evolution is? Which is asked in the year 2013. Okay, and this third question is also from the year 2013. So the fourth is also from 2013. So according to Darwin theory, the unit of evolution is, so first option is individual, second option is social group, third option is population, fourth option is species. Answer for this is A, individual. Okay, next let us move on to the fifth one. The random changes in the frequencies of alleles within a small population is, so which is asked in the year 2013. So they are saying there is a random changes in the frequencies of alleles within a small population. There is a random changes in the frequencies of alleles within a small population. So answer for this is genetic drift, that is called as genetic drift. Let us know what is genetic load here. Genetic load means the decrease in the fitness of the average individual in a population relative to the fitness of the genotype due to the presence of deleterious genes in the gene pool. Okay, or simple, for make you to understand in a simple way, I can define like this also. The average number of lethal mutations, okay, the average number of lethal mutations per individual in a population, such mutations results in the premature death of the organism carrying them. That is called as genetic load. Okay, and you know what is genetic drift? Genetic drift means random changes in the frequencies of alleles within a small population is genetic drift. Here heterosis means the superiority of F1 hybrid over both of its parents in terms of yield or some other characters, like you can take the character of growth or etc. That is actually called as heterosis. Means here F1 hybrid is very superior when compared to parents. The superiority of F1 hybrid over the both of its parents in terms of yield or some other characters, that is called as heterosis. Next is homeostasis. It is a common term we have been studied in the lower classes also. Homeostasis means it is the ability to maintain internal stability, means ability to maintain the internal stability, or to maintain a constant equilibrium in an organism or in an individual in response to the environmental changes, that is called as homeostasis. Okay, the question is random changes in the frequencies of alleles within a small population, they are saying. So answer for this is genetic drift. Let us move on to the next question here. I guess this one is visible. Okay, fine. The next one is Charles Darwin, which is asked in the year 2013. Charles Darwin, the first option is accepted Mendel's law of heredity. B, rejected Mendel's law of heredity. C, rediscovered Mendel's law of heredity. Fourth option was unaware of Mendelian's laws of heredity. So the Charles Darwin correct option is D here. The Charles Darwin was unaware of Mendel's law of heredity. Okay, let us move on to the next seventh one, that is organs similar in shape and function but their origin, basic plan and development are dissimilar are called. Organs are similar in shape and function but their origin and basic plan and development basic plan and development are dissimilar are called. Answer for this is analogous. Those are called analogous organs. Okay, homologous organs means organs which are dissimilar in shape, okay, and function, okay, but their origin is similar. Those are called as homologous. Means, okay, analogous means that's opposite of that is analogous, means organs similar in shape and function but their origin, basic plan and development are dissimilar, which is asked in the year 2013. Let us move on to the next question, that is 8th one. Darwin's natural laboratories are, first option which is asked in the year 2013. The first option is gardens, second option sea coast, third option green forest, fourth option Galapagos Highlands. The answer for this is D, Galapagos Highlands. Okay, let us move on to the next question, that is 9th one. Neutral theory of molecular evolution emphasizes. Option A, which is also asked in the year 2013. Option A, purifying selection and random genetic drift. Second option, gene migration and mutation. Third option, mutation and disruptive selection. Fourth option, mutation and group selection. Answer for this is A, that is purifying selection and random genetic drift. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. Next question, it has the diagram here. You can look at the diagram here. So range of phenotype, the image exhibits the range of phenotype of original population, that is like this. Dotted one represents this one represents the original population, and evolved population is this one represents the evolved population. This type of selection they are asking. The first option is disruptive selection, second option group selection, third option stabilizing selection, fourth option is directional selection, which is asked in the year 2013 of the KSET. So here, as I explained before, there are basically there are three types of selection. The first one is directional selection, second one is stabilizing selection, third one is disruptive selection. Here the keynote is that if you represent like this, that is evolved population, the dotted one represents the original selection. Okay, it is the plain line represents population after selection, that is dark green color. Okay, that is population after selection, that means evolved population, that represents the evolved population, and this dotted one represents the original population. Here in the case of first one, that is directional selection, what happens, see, if you take the scenarios like this, okay, so short, medium, long. Okay, short, medium, long. Okay, I'm taking this character for make you to understand. So here what happens in directional selection, so they will select only one extreme trait. They may select only this one extreme trait or a character, or this long trait, any one. If you select one extreme trait, or it may be you can select the short trait or medium or long trait. So here you can see this is the evolved one, this is the original. So what happened, they selected only the one extreme trait here. So that's why it is directional selection. I am explaining very simple manner. It is very easy to understand if you remember the diagram. Okay, so next, stabilizing. See in name only you can there will be some answers included in the name itself. Okay, directional, if you select any one character, that represents the directional selection. Stabilizing selection means stabilizing, you know the meaning of stabilizing, right? Means here again is the extreme trait, or you can exclude the short and long. You are selecting the medium only, that is you are selecting the moderate trait. You can see in the diagram, you are minusing the short and long, you are selecting only the medium one, that is actually represents the stabilizing selection. Okay, you can see in the diagram. So this is the original population. What happens here, they selected only the medium, that is moderate trait. Okay, that represents the stabilizing selection. Here the third one is disruptive selection. Sorry, disruptive selection, what happens, you are selecting both the extremities of the trait, like you are selecting both short and long against the medium. So you are selecting the both the short and long against the medium. Okay, you can see in the diagram, this is the original, this is the evolved one. So what happened here, you are excluding the medium one, but you are selecting the both extremes, that is actually disruptive selection. Okay, so here now let us solve this question. So here the diagram represents, here what happens, original population, they are selecting the, what is that, moderate trait. So answer for this is C, that is stabilizing selection. Let us move on to the next question. The formation of diverse species from a single ancestor is called, first, which is asked in the year 2014. First option is mutualism, second option is commensalism, third option is speciation, and fourth option is adaptive radiation. So here they are telling formation of diverse means many, different, okay, varieties of species from a single ancestor, means there is a single ancestor, from that there are different varieties of species have been arised, that is called as, there are, question is what that is called as. So here let us know the first option, there mutualism. What is mutualism? Mutualism is nothing but biological interaction between two species where both the species benefit from each other, that is called as mutualism. Second one is, so this answer is not correct. Second one is commensalism. What is commensalism? Commensalism is a type of relationship between two living organisms in which one organism is benefited from other without harming that organism, that is called as commensal. Commensalism is a type of mutualism. Okay, so this is also not a correct option. Next one is speciation. Speciation, what is speciation? Speciation is nothing but it is the evolutionary process by which populations evolve to become distinct species, that is called as speciation. So answer for this is adaptive radiation, means formation of diverse species, okay, species 1, species 2, species 3, diverse species from a single ancestor is called as adaptive radiation. Okay, let us move. I hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question, which is asked in the year 2014. Life on the earth originated about, first option 1.5 billion years ago, second option 2.5 billion years ago, third option 3.5 billion years ago, fourth option 4.5 billion years ago. The answer for this is C, that is 3.5 billion years ago. Okay, let us move on to the next question. The totality of genes of a given population is called, which is asked in the year 2014 in the first paper, which is repeated in 2014 second paper also, this same question. Okay, so as I told before, see, the questions will repeat sometimes from, they may ask the questions from previous year, so that's why it's very important to solve the questions after you prepare for the particular topic. So after you preparing studying the content of the particular topic, you should solve the question papers relating to that topic, and it is more good if you solve the previous year question papers, okay, because questions will repeat and it is very helpful to know the you will get to know from which area the questions have been asked. Okay, let us move on to the next one, that is the totality of genes of a given population is called, first option is gene frequency. What is gene frequency? Here gene frequency means number of copies of a particular alleles in a population divided by total number of all alleles from that gene in a population, that is called as gene frequency. I will repeat once again. Gene frequency means number of copies of a particular alleles in a population divided by total number of alleles from that gene in a population, that is called as gene frequency. So but here they are saying totality of genes of a given population, so that this is not the correct option. The next one is gene pool. Gene pool means the total number, if you think these are the genes, the total number of genes, this is a, consider this is a population. So the total number of genes in a given population, that is called as gene pool. Okay, the correct option is B, that is gene pool. Let us know what is gene family here. Gene family means a group of genes that are related in structure and often in function, that is called as gene family. Means these genes are a genes in a gene in a gene pool or in a population, those are descendant from an ancestral gene. Okay, those actually forms the gene family. Okay, the next question, which is asked in the year 2014 of the KSET. The question is here like this: Darwinian fitness of an organism is the measure of, first option survival, second option physical fitness, third option adaptation to the environment, fourth option number of viable offspring. So answer for this is D, that is number of viable offerings. Okay, let us move on to the next question, 15th one. Which of the following are sympatric species of, which is asked in the year 2014. The first option is different species living in the same place. Different species living in the same place. Second option, same species living in different places. Same species living in different places. Third option, morphologically different species. Fourth option, morphologically same species. Here they are asking which of the following are sympatric species. See here, sim means same. Okay, sim means same. Patrick means place. Okay, so some of the answers will be in the term itself, in the name itself. Okay, so we will get some clues there. Different species living in the same place, those are called as sympatric species. So answer for this is option A. Let us move on to the next question, that is 16th one, which is asked in the year 2014. Who coined the term prebiotic soup? Option A, J.B. Hooker. Second option, J.B.S. Halden. Third option is W. Fox. D option A. Operin. So answer for this is B. J.B.S. Halden. Is the one who coined the term prebiotic soup. Let us move on to the next question, which is asked in the year 2014. The oldest microfossil so far of age 3.5 billion years ago was. So they are asking the oldest microfossil. They are asking microfossil. Okay. So option here is A is cyanobacteria. B option is eubints. Third option is coacervates. Fourth option is microsphere. So answer for this is option A, that is cyanobacteria, which is the oldest microfossil. Let us move on to the next question. 18th one, which is asked in the year 2014. Question is here like this: antibiotic resistance among bacteria represents balancing selection, stabilizing selection, directional selection, then disruptive selection. They are asking antibiotic resistance among bacteria. So this one will represent the 18th one. Option is directional selection. Okay, antibiotic resistance among bacteria, that is answer for this is directional selection. Let us move on to the next question. Okay, I guess this is visible. Okay, which is asked in the year 2014. What is the meaning of molecular clock? They are asking the meaning of molecular clock. First option is rate of DNA or protein sequence evolved in constant over time or among evolutionary lineages. Second option, here they are saying rate of DNA and protein sequence evolution is constant over time or among evolutionary lineages. Okay. Second option, rate of only protein sequence evolution is constant over time or among evolutionary lineages. Third option, rate of only DNA sequence evolution is constant over time or among evolutionary lineages. Fourth option here, rate of DNA or protein sequence is not constant over time or among evolutionary lineages. So the meaning in these four options, the correct meaning for the molecular clock is the option A, that is the rate of DNA or protein sequence evolution is constant over time or evolutionary or among evolutionary lineages. Okay, that is the meaning of molecular clock. Let us move on to the next question. Which of the following plant that existed abundantly during Mesozoic era is considered as a living fossil? Which is asked in the year 2014. The first option is Gecko biloba. Second option Pinus. Third option Taxus. Fourth option Glossus opteris. The correct answer for this is A, that is Ginkgo biloba. Let us move on to the next one, which is 21, which is asked in the year 2014. If two populations are merged, each with different frequencies of an allele at a locus and randomly mating occurs immediately, how long it will take to achieve Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium in the new population? So answer for this is option A. It takes only one generation to achieve the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium in the new population. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. 22nd one, which is asked in the year 2014. Use and disuse theory was proposed by option A, Morgan, option B, Lamarck, option C, Darwin, option D, Weismann. So answer for this is option B, that is the use and disuse theory were proposed by Lamarck. It is very easy one. Direct question it is. Let us move on to the next question. 23rd, which is asked in the year 2014. Consider the following statements. The main drawbacks of Darwinism were: the first option, one is the lack of any direct evidence of the effectiveness of natural selection in nature. Second one, considering evolution as individual phenomenon, not as a population phenomena. Third option, ignorance of laws of inheritance. The fourth option, struggle for existence. So they are asking main drawbacks of the Darwinism. Okay, what are the drawbacks of Darwinism? So first option is, first in A option they are given first option A, first one and second one and fourth one. In B option they given first one, third one and fourth one. In C option they given first one, second one and third one. In D option they given second one, third one and fourth one. So if you look at the drawbacks, so if you say the drawbacks, so they're mainly asking the drawbacks. The first one, that is the lack of any direct evidence of effectiveness of the natural selection. That is the first drawback of the Darwinism. Okay. Next, considering evolution as an individual population, right? Phenomenon, not as a population. It isn't considered as a whole population, but individual phenomenon. Okay, that is the another drawback. Okay, and next one is that ignorance of laws of inheritance. So that time the ignorance of laws of inheritance. Okay, that is these three are the drawbacks of the Darwinism. So these three is given in the option C. So C is the correct option. Let us move on to the next question. Next question, 24th, which is asked in the year 2015. Which one of the following destabilizes Hardy-Weinberg law in a population? First option A, absence of natural selection. Second option, random mating of individuals in the population. Third option, migration of individuals from one population to the another. Fourth option, absence of mutations in the population. So answer for this is option C, that is migration of individuals from one population to the another, which is the destabilizing they are asking. So this is the one, that is migration of individuals from one population to the another. The rest of them will stabilize the Hardy-Weinberg law. Okay, that is natural selection, random mating, then absence of mutations. Okay, those will stabilizes the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. They will maintain the equilibrium. But here migration of individual from one population to another, that will destabilizes the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium law. Okay, let us move on to the next one, that is 25th one, which is asked in the year 2015. Question is here like this: allometric species refers to, first option, those occupying the same geographical area. Second option, those inhabiting completely different geographical area. Third option, those living on large land masses. The fourth option, those which are widely distributed. So the correct answer is this is allometric species refers to those inhabiting completely different geographical areas. Those are called as allometric species. Okay, so these are the questions from evolution. I guess I have solved around 25 questions, but there are still more, because I have only solved up to 2015. So still 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2021 questions are there. So I will continue those, I will solve those questions in the next video. Okay, so another maybe another around 25 to 30 questions which is asked in the KSET Life Science exam. Okay, so I will solve in the next video. Okay, I hope this video is very helpful for you all guys. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe.